Hello everyone, I'm Deb Courtney and welcome to my channel. If it looks like I'm moving, I am. I just got back from the gym and I had just sit down here in the swing. That's where I'm at, I'm outside. Wanted to move outside some and do some video out here. So if I have a tendency to move around, the wind's kind of blowing a little bit, but I'm glad you're here. So, essentials for happiness, must-haves. That was the name of this video. However, I also want to add to that, the way we think about happiness is dead wrong. Well, you're saying, this is going to be interesting. Well, yeah, it is. You know, I have an Instagram account, and when I post something on Instagram, and I start looking for hashtags for that video, and I go to happiness. Are you aware of the fact that there are 150 million, there could be more than that now, 150 million hashtags for happiness? I mean, it is one of the top rated hashtags on Instagram. Well, that tells us something, doesn't it? It tells us that somebody, someone, somewhere is interested in happiness for themselves or for others that they know. Now, happiness is not joy. Joy is much deeper than happiness. And I'll do a video on that at some time, but this is happiness. Okay, happiness has to do with happenstance. What's happening in our life at any particular moment is whether we're happy or not, or sad or not. So, happiness, what you think about yourself, your character, your accomplishments, your real sense of value and worth, has a lot to do with your happiness. And how other people have to do with your happiness. So, relationships, of course, play a big part in our happiness. And friendships, relationships with our family, friendships with our friends, and things of that nature. So it is a very broad topic. Let me begin right now and tell you this, by all means, this video does not by all means capture everything that has to do with happiness. But these are some tips and things that I had to come across in my life, and I wanted to share them with you. So I found that my happiness is not dependent upon other people. It's an inside job, happiness is. You're not going to, now, hey, people try, and I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt and give it away, to find people that could bring me happiness. And to a certain degree, you know, they can do that. People can do that to a certain degree. But a lot of times it's not to the extent that we need it or desire it or want it. And so we kind of get sold pretty short on that particular thing happening when we're dependent upon others being our source of happiness, because they just can't do it. It's not that there's nothing right or wrong. It's just they weren't created that way. So yeah, you just look for it inside. That's where it has to come from. And so when you look for someone to bring you happiness, wrong answer. Not gonna happen. Okay. So do you feel good about yourself? Well, if not, why? Is it have to do with your happiness? Could it be past hurts? Could it be, and we all got plenty of those. Could it be present hurts, what you're dealing with now? Could it be something that you're contemplating in the future, so it might be future hurts? So happiness is contingent on two things. So, excuse me. Number one, your relationships and your connections. Number two, your achievements. So let's dive in. We are created for connection, for the heart, for the mind, for the soul, for understanding. And we need to receive love and give love. How many people do you know took the chance and jumped out there after a divorce, after being a widowed, such as myself, I'm widowed, and jumped out there and went back and got married again? There's a lot of people that have. They took the leap. They took the chance because of desiring for a relationship of happiness with someone and with themselves. So, relationships are a risk. And sometimes we wish if shoulda, coulda, woulda, then you think it shoulda, woulda? Wait a minute, did that come out right? I don't know. Anyways, so you know what I mean. Sometimes shoulda, woulda. Oh, well, anyways, okay. So, essentials, must-haves for happiness. Let's dive in, okay? Relationship with your Creator. That's number one with me. He knows you better than you know yourself. So, the number one thing that essentials must have for happiness is to have a relationship with your Creator. And when you have that, you just almost you've got a lot. I mean, you have got it down pat. You have got an awesome relationship there that you can go to at any point in time for seeing and finding out about happiness for you and what all He has in store for you to be a happy person. He didn't create us. He didn't design us to be unhappy people. No, He didn't. So that's number one. That's important. That's the very important one. Number two is relationships with family are vitally important. They see your needs, and they strive to help you as best they can. They grew up with you. They kind of know you too, pretty good. If you don't, why don't you go ask them sometime and see what they say? You know what? Do you think I'm a happy person? Do you think, do I exert happiness to other people? They'll be truthful with you. Number three, friendships are very, very vital. Great friendships are greater than gold. I know. Sometimes friendships are stronger than family to certain people. Life happens, okay? So it's good if family situations, relationships are not that well with an individual. Sometimes they are and sometimes they're not. Then if you have a great friend that you can go to and y'all go to each other and rely on each other for certain things, talking things about, bouncing things off each other, that's awesome. That is a good source of happiness for you to have. And goal setting, that's the last one. Set goals. I do that, and you know what? I have better clarity about what I want to do when I set my goals, and therefore I'm not in a confused state of mind, and I have happiness about where I'm going because I have certain things that I've planned out that I want for my life, and I am intentional on doing those things. So that's set goals like self-care, meditation at quiet time, activities, whatever, artwork, painting, whatever, horse riding, things of that nature. Does that make you happy? Do it. Okay? Volunteer. If being around people, being around different people, the American Red Cross, there's a plethora of places that you can volunteer and that brings you happiness. Physical activities, gym. I'm there with the gym. Believe you me. So life is meant to be enjoyed, and you can experience this. You can experience happiness. Sometimes it comes. Sometimes it'll fall in our lap, and it's a good thing. But then sometimes you have to have happiness on purpose, just like you have to have a lot of things on purpose. I know you know what I'm talking about. So, I wish you much, much happiness today and every day. I'm glad you found me, and I'm glad I found you. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Give it a thumbs up. Comment. Let me know what your definition of your happiness would look like. And what do you want to do in your life to get more happiness, or to strengthen your happiness in your inner person? Okay? I want to hear from you. Glad you found me. I'm glad I found you. Go out and make it a great day.